Here is my tutorial on how I wash my car. I have a 2017 VF Commodore, dark colour, filthy dirty every time I turn. So this is what I do. You need a few items: washer or high pressure washer, 2 buckets, one with the soap in it, one with clean water in it. I like to use warm water because I'm soft and I need warm water for my soft hands. That nozzle, which does your brake calipers at the same time, which is really nice, and a couple of different sponges. I do a pre-wash, I do a wash, and I do my rims. Then I just do the whole thing after that with the drying. I use the big green sucker, the big green sucker towel, to dry it at the end. Anyway, I'll set this up and I'll get into it. I do a pre-wash. Every time I do one segment of the car, I change my sponge over. So I use top and bottom side of the sponge, and then I'll do a cleaning sponge before I go to the next section of the car. You'll see all that in a second. So that's the pre-wash done. Now, you noticed I went from top to bottom on my rinse, on my pre-wash, or my pre-rinse wash. I went from bottom to top on my soap. I go bottom to top because it allows that extra bottom bit to soak in that dirt and get all that dirt. And then when I put my cloth over it, I do half the car, you would have noticed. The top half from the roof just down to the windows, and one window, front or rear. Then I turn my cloth, do the other side, rinse my cloth, then I've got 2 clean sides on my cloth again. Do the doors. I don't do the sills until last. And anything that's dirty I do last, because your cloth, you don't want to drag dirt up the top of your car. So everything when I soap from the bottom to the top, allow it to sink in, and when I wash from the top to the bottom. So my pre-wash is done. Now I'm going to do a wash, and then I'll rinse it again, and then I'll get my big green cloth out and I'll do the dry. I don't normally wash it in this sun, but just for today, demonstration purposes, yeah, the sun's really annoying. Anyway, so now I'm going to do my wash. I'll do the same thing. I'll do top to bottom, exactly the same as my pre-wash, top to bottom. Do it in segments, keep turning the cloth over. Wash one side, turn the cloth, do another side, rinse the cloth, do a bit, turn it, do a bit, rinse, and that's so on and so forth. Rinse it, green cloth it, open all the doors, clean everything inside. Time for the big green cloth for the rinse, or for the drying. I like to do all the windows first, roof, bonnet, because they're the big areas that get seen a lot, and stuff really stands out. If you miss a little bit on your bonnet when you drive, you can really see it. Then all the side bits, unfortunately the sun's starting to dry up a few things at the moment. Hopefully I don't end up with too many spots. I'll give you a walk around when I'm done. Okay, so here's the walk around. You can see me do the tailgate a couple of times. That's because it always leaks. I always end up dripping extra water, so I like to leave it open for a bit. Roof looks nice. Use the damp cloth once I dry the car. Use the damp cloth to do my dash, my seats. I'll get the vacuum out later. Always get that drip there on the mirror, whether you can see that. There's a drip running down there. Cleaning underneath that bug deflector is also, or drying underneath it is a bit of a hassle, but you can see I've got no streaks. I don't go around in circles. I think at the end of the day the car comes up really nice, and the neighbours hate me because I do it weekly. Every Sunday morning I'm out. And it really comes up nice. It's got a nice shine on it. I never dry the rims. I'll wait for everything to be dry now naturally by the sun, then I'll spray my rims to bring up those tyres. And there she is. That's how I clean my car.